going to share with you how I was able to pay $15,000 of student loan debt and what a strategy I used that helped me achieve this goal. So I want to show you how a simple calculation I was able to determine the best financial decision for me.
I need to feel you, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
So now, the purpose of this video is to showcase that by running your numbers, by sitting down and constantly thinking of ways of how to get ahead on your finances, you could come up with ideas and make better financial decisions. One of the things that I did was that during the pandemic, I don't know, you guys remember, the government paused every student loan payments. So I took advantage of this. So remember, they weren't charging us even interest. So the loan was just there. So when I saw this, I was able to quickly identify and run some numbers that, well, if I get to invest X amount of money in the market, I'm able to get a return on that money. Plus, by the end or by when the repayments start, I will be able to liquidate some of my gains and paid off my student loan. And that's exactly what I did. So during the pandemic, I remember that during the pandemic and during, all these years, I started investing $2,000 a month into the market. I was able to not only, make some gains out of that money, but also keep my portfolio growing. So my way of thinking was, if the payments are paused, the student loan payments are paused, they're not charging us no interest, why not take advantage of this moment? So the first thing I did was identify that, okay, no interest payments are being charged. I won't, it's just going to be $15,000 just sitting there, while I could put $2,000 into the market, making it times 12, that would be $24,000. You get a lease in the market, counting with inflation, at least a 7%. So I was doing my math. Okay, 7% times 4, how much it will be. During that time, we weren't getting charged, like I said, no interest, no repayment. So now that the repayment starts on July 1st of 2024, I was able to liquidate some of my stocks to be able to pay for my student loans. So I took advantage of of the moment, of certain things that happen in life. So with this video, I want to show you that you could do the same. Take advantage of things that you might see across that could happen in your own personal life. I don't know, you might be living with your parents. Take advantage of that. If you live with your parents, why not invest? Invest as much as you can, because one of the biggest expense that you have is rent and some other things like food now. But if you're able to take advantage of certain financial situation, you live with your family, like I mentioned, your parents, you should take advantage of that. I was able to pay my student loan and keep a great amount of money in my portfolio. My portfolio keep running because of the strategy that I made. I always tell everyone that I speak to, whether it's friends, family, that you should run your numbers before making any financial decisions. Run your numbers. When you're making those big financial decisions, whether it's to buy a house, whether it's to pay for a car or buy a new car, pay your credit card debt, you need to run your numbers. The more information you have about what you want to do, the more information you will have to make a better decision. It's like when you have different credit card payments and you have different interest rate on different credit cards. Now, you could use the snowball method or you could use the avalanche method, but you're not going to know until you run the numbers what better fits you. So that's exactly what I did. Always run your numbers and make sure that I can't stress that enough. Make sure that you have enough information on hand to make the best financial decision for you, and always look ahead. Try to not short side your, I want to say, your financial future, because I believe that's one of the things that I didn't do. I knew that we were gonna have to repay the student loans at some point, either a year from now, 2 years from now. At some point we will need to repay that money back. So instead of me sitting back or spending money into traveling, yet I did some of that. I did traveling. I went to Europe in 2023. I did a couple traveling, but I also kept focus on making sure I was investing enough money in the market so I could then later on pay for my student loans. I believe that if I didn't have done my numbers, if I didn't run the numbers, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't been able to make that payment. And today I would have been like, my God, I have to pay, I have to pay the student loans, whatever. I have to make, monthly payments. Yes, you're able to, make monthly payment. It's fine. But if you're able to liquidate some of your investments to pay for your student loan, that would be the best bet, because that money that you will pay for your student loan, you would invest it in the market instead. So guys, I hope that this video has, put some perspective on taking advantage of things when it come across you. They don't come too often, but if they do, make sure you take advantage of those things, and to always keep consistent. Invest. I can't stress that enough. Invest. Always run your number. So, well, guys, this is it. This is it, guys. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and that would help me to grow the channel.